William Danny Mason, along with Ashton Vanegas, Terrence and Kieran Fernandez, and Ernest Henry Castillo, appeared in the Supreme Court of Justice Antoinette Moore in Belmopan. Around 9 this morning, they were escorted by GSU officers from the Central Prison up the steps of the High Court, cuffed at the hands and legs in chains and shackles. The men appeared in court for two reasons, both of which were adjourned until February 15th because their attorney, Herbert Panton, was absent from court. The appearance, as attorney Dickie Bradley says, first dealt with case management in the 2016 kidnapping and beheading of Pastor Llewellyn Lucas. It referenced the disclosure of phone records by the Director of Public Prosecution, Sherilyn Vidal, presented to the judge and the defense attorneys. Bradley is in the process of being contracted to represent Mason.
Yes, he has been talking with me and speaking to me as early as this morning in court. The phone records are very extensive. The whole purpose of case management is for the two attorneys or the two sides to indicate to the court, as we have done in a number of instances, there are some things in the statements, the disclosure, the deposition, as we call it in the Supreme Court, where there is no need for the person to come to court because we on one side are not challenging that witness or what that witness will say.
The men were also to be arraigned in the Supreme Court today for the kidnapping of a Mennonite couple because it is an indictable offense. Back in May 2018, Magistrate Merlin Moody committed Mason et al. To stand trial for the May 2016 kidnapping of Lloyd Thiessen and his wife in the Belmopan area. Since the incident, the Thiessens have been living in Canada out of fear of their lives. Their kidnapping occurred when they were trying to recover a $300,000 payment they had made to Mason to import corn, but never happened. This arraignment was also pushed back to February 15th.
The court granted an adjournment in relation to the arraignment, which is the formal reading of the charge that you are now in front of the Supreme Court on the charge of kidnapping. In fact, you would have seen a little back and forward in terms of another person who is charged for the kidnapping and has nothing to do with the previous charge. That person had to join the group in what is called the dock, which is where prisoners sit.
But as it relates to the murder charge against a group of men for which Mason is believed to be the mastermind, attorney Dickie Bradley says that one of the men has admitted to having committed the murder. He questions why Mason and the others are still incarcerated.
A person who committed the murder, the heinous, horrible murder of cutting the head off of a human being, has said to the court in open court, I am the one that did it. Why you have everybody else locked up? Do you have strong evidence that they were there, that they knew, that they saw? If you do, okay, it will come to court. A man has said, I am the one.
That's one of the accused.
Yes, he said it in the magistrate. Yes, he said it in the court.
Duane, Moody for News 5.